Been waiting for this. Zool Redimensioned. Maybe make myself a little bit more micro here. It's got a couple different settings, just so you know. If you are a major Zool purist, you can play the actual Genesis version of the game, I believe, through the emulator option here. Otherwise, we've got our Redimensioned, which is like kind of like an updated, slightly modernized version of the game, and then we got Ultimate Ninja, which is like kind of like a blend, I think, between like the classic version and then the newer version, because you don't get like a double jump. We're gonna start from the beginning. Very easy to blast through these early stages. I mean, these are the old mascot platformers. If you're struggling, I think they do give you an actual turbo fire option. Check that out. We're not going to use that, though. I don't believe in turbo. But we're going to be fine. You could climb walls. Turbo doesn't affect DPS. There is a boss at the end of, what is it, 1-4? I think it's every 4 stages you get a boss. It's got like collectibles. Got these cookies you got to get. Something going on with candy in the lore of this game. I can't say I know. It was not in my briefing. First of all, you're a ninja. I like the rockin' soundtrack. I don't know that this game is licensed or related to Candyland in any way. All I know is Zool himself, I think, must have diabetes, or like maybe he's trying to get diabetes. Okay, so some of you are probably like Naruto fans. Can you imagine a world or a move where there's like diabetes jutsu? That thing just craps candy all over the place. You can. See, I've never watched Naruto before. I know some people like Gaara. Gaara is a very popular character, right? Rock Lee. So I'm pretty sure, although not 100% sure, I'm going to be able to finish, at the very least, the Reimagined campaign. I'm trying not to, like, speedrun it too much. This is Zool Redimensioned. I almost said Reimagined. Redimensioned. I think it started on the Amiga? I know I had a port to Genesis. The game does not give you many iframes? Recovery frames when you take a hit. You just like, you could probably get like majorly stun locked. I've got like a little shadow clone right now. Well, I'm planning later Chaos Assuming we finished the boss in the main game, we're gonna go to the emulator version. All I know is the emulator version runs very fast. It's like maximum blast processing. This is it. We're already up to the boss. Apparently there's going to be a Steam sale soon. The developer did indicate to me that they are, even though the game just came out, that they are planning on being on the Steam sale. I don't know what the price is going to be. I think it's trying to tell me, hey, idiot, you gotta climb up. There were a good number of these mascot platformers. Not as popular nowadays. You don't see a lot of big studios making like huge mascot platformer titles anymore. 33% off Steam. So was that like $7? Did you guys just see that bullet hell dimension evasion I just did right there? As a classic game enjoyer, I can say I think they've done a pretty good job remastering the game for like modern platforms. Just count Ori as a mascot platformer. In spirit, but like I couldn't see Ori being on like merch. I could see Zool, like I could see there being like a big like one-size-fits-all t-shirt, you know, like kick-ass like poster of Zool. 100%. I mean, look at this guy. Got a new music track here. I think it's impossible. What is going on this thing? I'm trying to like really get into the headspace of the music on this track here. Every once in a while, it makes like, you know, in like the Sega, there's like that fart noise that the synthesizer makes periodically. Every once in a while, I get like a really bassy fart noise, and I like it. The right headspace can be attained by drugs. Drugs? And Zool Redimensioned, actually. The Beanfield Knights. It's a real rookie mistake to think that beans give you lots of gas. If you never eat beans, you eat some beans, all right, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get a little gassy. But once your body has adapted to the beans, nah, it's not gassy. It's fine. Is Zool a gimp goblin? be a gimp gremlin. He's supposed to be like a ninja. He's got ninja moves. And some ninja techniques. And I know he goes through space. And I think, like, the big enemy he's going after is called, like, Cruel or something like that. I apologize for not being a 100% expert on the deepest of Zool lore. We'll get there. I'll be the #1. It'll be like second search. Like you go to SDShepard on YouTube. They'll be like SDShepard sleep bombing first thing. SDShepard being second. SDShepard goat third. But SDShepard Zool will be fourth. I thought I was like controlling the music by standing on those things. I mean, it's kind of funny, like, you can kind of place the game purely by the fact that there's like CD-ROMs everywhere, which I'm sure was like extremely high tech in like 1993. Like, how old were you when you first saw CD-ROMs? And then like, when is the last time you actually saw or used a CD-ROM? It's kind of an interesting question. Rebranding as a Zool streamer? This mode I'm in is technically designed for speedrunners. Fixed RNG. Double jumps. Used floppy disks. I was always confused why they called them floppy disks, because there was like the big floppies that were like really floppy, and then there were the floppy disks that were hard. I'm like, how come those aren't hard disks? What came first, floppy disk or cassette? Oh boy. I would guess floppy disk. MP3 player could hold 8 songs. Remember somebody in my school would like, one of the first people that got like a CD burner, they would commit the crimes, and they'd like make little mixtapes for people. I thought it was so cool. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? They didn't have to go to that level of detail of putting an actual piano. They did it. Ode to Joy? I have literally zero musical knowledge or appreciation. Well, I have some appreciation for it. Can't do it. That's an interesting question. What game released with the maximum number of necessary floppy disks in order to install it? Is that it? No. I could die here. Okay. What? No! Oh, those are checkpoints? I did not know that. That little symbol just jumped on my head and killed me. Is Zool voiced by Wario? I don't know that I've heard Zool say a single line. I mean, he's a ninja, right? So probably doesn't want to talk too much. Are you saying Wario is literally also Mario? Zool is back. It is back. Redimensioned. You actually get 3 games in one. Believe it or not. Capiroto, hello. At least 3 ways to play the, is it the 8 worlds? Do I have any particular emotional reaction from anyone in chat about this carrot? You hate it? You hate it? I mean, he's designed to be hated, I guess. A lot of levels based on food. We had a candy level, now we're getting like a fruit and veggie level. What about these bananas? They just jumped off the cliff. Imagine the carrot lands on you while... Okay, hold on. Is this... I can't read that. I'm being sponsored. The sponsored stream. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Everyone, please check out that game on Steam. It's on sale now. At the very least, add it to your wish list. You know, maybe some special somebody might get you a little Zool for Christmas. Might wake up Christmas morning, have a little Zool in your stocking. There's some, like, trick with... What do you see? You're seeing Zool! You gotta time it, is what you gotta do. I thought I was invincible. For everything being so, like, kid-friendly, there's legit, like, bamboo spikes over there. What do they call those? Punji sticks? That's kind of messed up. I'm trying to get all the collectibles. Left during Gen Stream, and now there's Monster Hunter only Zool. Zool from now on, baby. Why would you leave during the Gen stream? I would make any number of excuses possible to stick around during that. Majorly to minorly incriminating. Could you imagine a game being made in, like, from scratch, like, you know, major AAA title? And they had the balls to be like, this is going to be a level based on fruit and vegetables. I bet it would actually be really interesting compared to, like, all of, like, the really boring stuff we see nowadays, like Halo. Like, what if instead you were fighting anthropomorphized carrots and bananas? And instead of the super shield pickup, you would just get, like, large pineapple rings. I mean, Bugsnax is okay. I mean, obviously Bugsnax is all about food and stuff. But I mean, like an actual shooting man game, an action game. Bugsnax, unfortunately, wasn't... I don't know if it counts as an action game. This is one of the games you had in the Genesis as a kid. It has a Genesis version. In fact, if we end up beating the main campaign, we will likely end up going back to play the Genesis version, which is included. Food games are dangerous. What? All right. What do you mean by dangerous? please clarify that statement. As in, like, they could cause like a mass psychosis. Like they're risky. Like some people are like, oh, I don't like onions, so I don't want to play this game. I don't think there's... Yeah, I would say most people are pretty much on board with the music here. Is that supposed to be an onion? I guess so. You thought today was Christmas? It is Saturday. I know, when I see Zool, I feel the same way. It feels like Christmas. This is the sort of game you would like wake up to and play like on a weekend or like on a holiday. Parents just got you a Sega Genesis wrapped under the tree. Blast processing. Brand new copy of Zool. Thanks, Mom. Dude, I really wanted the Sega Channel as a kid. I thought it was like the most amazing thing ever. How many years did it stick around for? I bet it was around for a while. This game looks fun. Thanks. It's Zool. Alright, now I'm worried about dying. One more pineapple slice to go. I'm gonna get killed by this onion. I was lucky enough to have both Sega and Nintendo consoles. Lived a very blessed existence in that regard. There's going back, I think the Sega Genesis sound chip has like a better sound to it. It's like it's held up better. Like at the time, the Super Nintendo was nice because like they had samples, and so they could take like more realistic sounding things and put them in the game. But you know, nowadays they just sound like grainy samples. It doesn't sound necessarily good because you hear good sounding instruments and all sorts of things. Whereas the Sega's has its own weird little sound. Sponsors lurking. They might be, I don't know. I mean, they knew when I was going to stream it, but I don't know if they do. You can ask them. Do you have any questions for them, ProCal? If the same people that did Zool Redimensioned could redimension another old video game that you like, what game would you want them to redimension? Vector Man? I mean, I'll say, I mean, this is, I mean, honestly, this is really a very interesting way to go back, take an old game, an old IP, and just make it, like, playable in, like, the modern era. I'm assuming they must have needed the source code to do this. This feels like way too much to do, like a ROM hack or something. Zool NFT lens? Oh, no. get the whole Zool when you have it. Everyone can own Zool. And that's a good thing. Now, as a game preservation thing, it's really nice because, like, it's on one hand, you know, sometimes it can be harder to go back and just play the old games like raw, right? Just doesn't always hold up. You got a 16:9 screen, hard to avoid it. Some parts of level design or character design are just like not, like, you just don't remember them. You know, you have a certain image in your mind. And this game feels like, oh, he's got life. Whoa, what is going on? Why am I sliding? What is that boss? Is this 60 FPS? I'm pretty sure it is 60 FPS. Feels like 60 FPS. Most old games were. I gotta focus, but it is not easy to focus. Oh no, I died. Oh wow. I was talking a pretty big game about, like, being able to beat this no problem, but this banana is actually pretty tough. It looks like ketchup is flying out of him. I have to imagine that's ketchup and not blood. Give you mod? Nah, you get mod. You can be a VIP. We got, like, what, 3 mods? Got plenty. More than enough. Defund the moderators. That's what I always say. Mods, so we can take it away. Give them the old pancakes. Man, where are all these pineapple slices? Give everyone mod? I raided somebody once that actually did that. And it went even worse than I would have imagined. It was just like pure pandemonium. Like, people were talking in chat, just getting, like, insta-banned. Not a good idea. There's a pineapple slice up there. Yes. We're gonna get all the pineapple slices. A lot of secret doors in this level. There's basically all secret doors to get the pineapple slices. Get the pineapple put on your pizza? Probably gonna get pizza tonight. Good chance of it. We're going all out, guys. We're getting 2 pizzas. 10% of people, Proco? You saying 10% of people in my chat are a mod? Are there any mods here right now? Maybe Fume. He stopped in. Amatsu? I think I saw Amatsu earlier. Post pizza pics? If I think to do it, I will. Planning on getting a margarita. And I might get something with pineapple on it. It's been a while. I might get something like hot and spicy. What is that? Stream Elements is here? They're not a real mod. Fake mod. You never had pineapple and pizza? Is it that bad? You either love it or you hate it. Some people freak out about pineapple on pizza. I don't think there's anything wrong with like a little pineapple if you've got like, you know, bacon or ham or something like kind of like salty on there. It's a really good flavor combination. Getting a plain pizza, that's not for me. It's for Jennifer. It's the baseline. I'm gonna get a normal pizza and I'm gonna get a fancy pizza. I would love to see a version of this game that gives you one hit only. What is that thing? Is that like a crank? Have I made Gen Mod? I don't even know what her Twitch name is. And I don't want to know. Well, I actually might legitimately die here. That was surprising. What is that? What is that? Is that a thing? What is that? Just the background thing. Oh god! Game can be very generous. Oh, I might just die. I might die on my way over again. Oh, never mind. I just got like god tier RNG. You know, you really could probably do some like really sick remixes of this soundtrack, like sampling it or whatever. Imagine this layered with Delay Llama. It's a hand crank or a hand drill? I think it's like a hand drill. You know, I think this game is at its best and most interesting when it really leans into the verticality. Because, like, there really wasn't a lot of old platformers that, like, just let you climb things like this. It's pretty a novel approach to a platformer. This is terrifying. I wonder if there's, like, a secret thing up here. What is this? You can climb in Gex. I mean, this would predate Gex by like 4 or 5 years easily, right? Mega Man did? Climbing walls? This was 1993. I'm not gonna say there was no games like. Obviously, Ninja Gaiden, you could, like, cling to the walls. But I don't know if you could climb every wall in the game. Sonic, you could not climb walls. X had wall jumping. I mean, like, full on, like, I'm gripping the wall. Like this. Here. God damn it. Hold on. I'm gonna get screwed over trying to show it off. Like, here's my criteria. You need to be stuck to the wall, and you have to be able to climb up it and climb down it by just pushing up and down. Like this. See that? That's my criteria. I'm not saying for sure this was the only game that had it. But I can't think of a lot of games before 1993 that would have had it. Knuckles did? Was that 93? I feel like that was like closer to like 95. I mean, I'm welcome to be wrong if I am. I mean, Knuckles had a lot of things, right? He can climb, he could glide, he could punch walls. 94. What I'm trying to say is Knuckles is a fan of Zool. I wish there were more scenarios where you needed to do his like little sword like butt stomp move. I feel like I don't have enough reasons to use that. Zool still winning? It's actually the tagline. Zool Redimensioned still winning. Kid Chameleon, you match the action to go up and slow down to descend in the ninja outfit. I would accept that. I played Kid Chameleon, so like I'm familiar. That was a weird game though. Can I walk into that? What am I supposed to do? Oh, you got to slide. Oh, that was neat. Very ninja-like. Is wall climbing any different than a wall with a visual ladder? It is different. Oh, that's right. So Sonic 3 came out in 94, you're saying. Sonic and Knuckles, what, came out in 95? Yeah, no, that was my issue with Kid Chameleon. I never knew what was going on. I was like, what am I doing?
Mizzle0G just resubscribed for 12 months.
Mixie-Lock, hello.
Hello, my favorite gaming handsome streamer. Love you and your Mariozo swole biceps. Highway Strimlin.
We did discuss highways briefly today. I did exercise, Mixie-Lock, last night. What did we do? Squats. Bicep curls. What else? Overhead press? That's hard, man. I mean, the concept of like creating a tower of video games to get a new video game was and still is amazing chaos. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the overhead press. Like, I'm up to 25s. I get kind of nervous going really heavy on that. I'm just worried I'm going to drop something on my head. Just like die. Well, I know there's one thing for sure, and that is Zool is the only game released in the 90s that had an evil banana with a spiked collar as a boss. Can we all agree on that? Oh, I do the whole barbell. Makes you lie. The only dumbbell exercises I do are lateral raises and bicep curls. Everything else is barbell. I'm on team barbell. Get banana was a highlight? I mean, the bosses are great. It's a shame the games back then were like limited memory size. Like, imagine if every area had a new boss. That'd be really fun. Obviously, they had memory constraints. We're gonna get a new boss right here. I'm feeling something. Why don't games feel like this anymore? Just designed completely differently. I mean, I feel like most games now are designed in a certain way so that they can sell it for like $50 to $60, but then get you to spend an additional 20 to 30 on DLC, like in an ideal world. I mean, I'm really curious about the developer behind Zool, because I just think this is like kind of like the right way to do it, you know? It'd be interesting to see what they could get the license for. Like, I wonder if it's the same company that made it, or they just got like the rights to do it. It was like an experiment. Sonic Mania? Well, Sonic Mania was made by like somebody who was making all sorts of like Sonic ROM hacks, right? But then actually got like the ability to, and the budget to really make something. Which is, again, like, it's kind of like the good way to do it. I'm like losing my mind over not finding that first hand drill. I don't even know what getting those things does. I'm like, unlock something? I know there's one of the main modders was like a huge driving force for it, Susie. I don't know. You might know the exact story behind the team. All right, we're getting sidetracked here. Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna end up finishing this main playthrough, and then, like I said, it comes bundled with the original Genesis version. We're gonna try that out, and it's fast. I mean, this game could be really fast too. I think if you go to display and you do this, I mean, things are moving now. I immediately died. It's interesting though, because like they clearly had to redesign the bosses a little bit. So they have to actually zoom out to the redimensioned viewpoint for when it's time to fight the bosses, because they had to be able to fight in a large arena. Oh no! Oh, that's so funny! I think it's too wide. Like they have this one setting that's like midpoint. Maybe we'll do that one. Theme for this level? Toys. Trying to see if those blocks spelled anything. I feel like the midpoint is actually probably a pretty good zoom level. A yo-yo? It's a gun? Feels pretty easy to die flinging yourself off the screen at things. Well, it makes it a lot harder, obviously. The more zoomed in you are, the more, yeah, more likely you are to run into things like that. Ah! Oh my god, it's like jagged pieces of metal. What? Fun. This level's getting pretty big. We're like towards, I would assume we're towards the end. We already found our first collectible. Sounds like the 90s? Yes. No! Whatever. Get it later. So it's supposed to be an erector set. I guess? A jagged one. Yeah, I think, you know, if I would change anything, I think I would give a little bit less life. I know there's a hard mode. We're technically not on it. We're on the mode that gives us a double jump. I think you still have like 5 hits you can take. Power-ups last for a very short amount of time, yeah. Like, I don't really understand the ninja one either. Because, like, he's, like, really delayed. I mean, it's like a little thing stick out. You can't really see it very clearly, but it was there. I just like how the saxophone just like randomly blasts into the soundtrack. The soundtrack loop on this level is very short. I'm looking out those windows and like Like, obviously that's meant to be the actual outside of this house, right? And not like a painting. But, like, you can clearly see the sun outside multiple times. Is this like is the Zool world a world of, like, multiple suns? Is it like Dune or, like, Star Wars? Time for another Hell Dimension boss. I think the original game, I could be wrong, Chaos. I think the original game was for the Amiga. And the Amiga maybe did not have background parallax scrolling. Some countries I know are like, never even like really got consoles. They were all just like Amiga computer gamers. Which sounds like that was probably quite a bit more expensive than getting console games, but I guess I really don't know. I just know computers used to be like wicked expensive. Like $3,000 like was a lot of money like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Yeah, I definitely never had an Amiga. I had many consoles and console accessories, but outside of like a computer that ran DOS and then like Windows, like I never had. Never had an Amiga. Or Commodore. Commodore was big. Commodore still can be big. I mean, there's contests and stuff like that for people on those old computing devices to try and create like graphical demos and stuff. Just some really creative things. How do I hit it? Oh. I thought I had to jump on it like that, but I guess it opens up its chest. Like sad little enemies just slowly marching towards you. No, no, no. Little to no hit stun. So those missiles did not track at first. So he actually has multiple phases he goes through. Very interesting. Running at every fire. Oh my god. All right, legit, boss is getting very difficult. Zool. Those missiles have some very impressive tracking on them. They're gonna let him keep 1 life? Oh, please give me a life. Yes. Yes. Expose your soul. We got all the bears. Maybe I'm getting a little nervous. That was 5. We got 3 more bosses to go. I remember this soundtrack. This is from the first level, right? Maybe it's the second level. Somebody must have been really hungry when they were designing the enemies in this game. Yeah, I mean, the minions did nothing but help that situation. Ah, a little Easter egg. You get a little bell out of that if you get him to smash it. That's kind of cool. I'm not supposed to go up there. It's weird to see popcorn coming out of a bag and like not a bucket. Yeah, Senior Bogo Joe, this is... What's this button? Oh, that's interesting. Looking for my stream marker? I don't see it. There we go. This is Zool! Redimensioned! Gremlin Graphics... Oh, it's a 1992 classic! I thought we were saying 93. Jump, spin, shoot across 8 alien worlds. Now on sale on Steam. Literally on sale. I think somebody said it was 33% off. At least 3 different ways of playing. We were playing the Redimensioned version, which is like a little bit of like a modernized take on it. You get like a double jump. Just makes things a lot more mobile. A really faithful recreation of the original. And not only that, the original is actually preserved in the game. They got a full-on Genesis emulator in there. Going back to Monster Hunter now. Depends on how much time we spend on Zool. We gotta beat Zool. There's 8 levels. I think the final enemy is Cruel. Yeah, Cruel with a K-R-O-O-L. That, like, used to be, like, a thing. Like, in the 90s. Like, you gotta spell things real edgy. Zool is a ninja. I think he is an alien ninja. I think that's his full inspiration. There's an in-game dictionary. If you want to find even more in-game lore, it's literally inside the game. I know he's got like a girlfriend. There's like a girl Zool. Did I take the sponsorship because I resonated with the Goblin Ninja? I mean, you know, you've seen me with my Mister before. Like, I like these old school games. I don't know if I ever played Zool as a child. This is 100% a game I would have played as a child. It's like right in that wheelhouse of like butt funk, like background music with like weird characters that you gotta jump around and shoot at. Does Zool beanlight his girlfriend? I believe the in-game lore for the girlfriend is that the aliens are afraid of her. She's powerful. Look, the fittest. We had Jen on stream. I was 100% exonerated. I will not stand by this slander. I will not be on live stream fails. Zool is the beam lighted. Zool has a girlfriend? You know, hold on. I am only assuming that they are dating, and that could be very wrong with me. Maybe I'll get deleted off of this platform just assuming that they're dating. No, they're just friends. I think they are. I don't know. I mean, how do you judge commitment in a relationship when your entire world is made up of foodstuffs that want to kill you? I mean, you could die in a heartbeat. I mean, just eating, I mean, is a danger. Zool Deep Lore Dive. Have one of those like YouTube videos, like a quick look back at the lore and history of Zool, and it's like 12 hours long. No. Where does Zool go when he dies? He shrinks into nothingness. Does he go into like a quantum reality? His girlfriend might very well be a princess. I think I remember seeing something like that. Oh my god. It is actually raining blood. This would have terrified me as a child. That is a clown with sharp teeth, and his eyeball has exploded from his head, and it's raining blood. And it has a little glove that comes out of his mouth. That's messed up, man. Could we have reimagined or redimensioned that in some way? I didn't... It's got like a little stumpy arm. Oh, these are enemies. I can't hit them to get health back. I like how you know he's coming back because it starts raining blood again. Says N. Not everything would be a BDSM banana? You don't know that. Zool! I wonder if TMR is going to play this too. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, this is a level I like. I like the little, the water in the background. Music's nice and fresh. Different track. Colorful. Really, it does kind of give you that, a little bit of like a Sonic feel, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh. Is that the way out? What is that? Yes, it is. What? What is this? What? I was in a spaceship in a human body? I finally found a minigame? Were there a lot of them, Goose Moister? I don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna go back. I demand to see that again. I've been exploring. I've been getting a lot of the collectibles. I haven't been like full on like rushing. No. I will go inside that person's cavity, and I will explore their body. I don't understand. Like the little lightning just chases after you. How do you get rid of the lightning? I might have to explore that at a later time. Zool! Why does it end? Well, I took too much damage, but like the things that were attacking me were like lightning. Like I felt like I couldn't even hit them. I don't know what was going on there. Finding invisible stuff or playing the piano. Well, I hopped around on the piano, but I didn't get anything out of it. Maybe a special, the Zool tune? This was a very easy level to get all the collectibles. That was strange. Oh, it even changes time of day. Somebody had a fondness in their heart for World 7. I would say World 7 would have been better as like World 5? That toy level was hard. I mean, I'm assuming World 8 is going to be hard because it's going to be the last level. No, I mean, I definitely took too much damage in the little body cavity ship. Just because I ran into a wall. No, there was like little electricity things chasing after me. I'm pretty sure that's what was damaging me. This is actually hard. All right, never mind. This is a harder level design than it looks like. There's a lot of spikes hiding in plain sight. Like having to go up like a slope like that is actually like really difficult. Ow. Oh wow, you can break through, just get to the ending right here. I can't believe that happened. That's what I get for disrespecting Zool. Get out of here. Get me out of here. It really does feel like the game plays tricks on you. Well, this is where we're in stage, whatever, 7-4. We had that really cool like sunset level, and now we're just back to the daytime. I think they should have kept it the palette of the sunset. That would have been really nice. Or, I mean, I don't expect them to give us a nighttime. I'm so dead. Cactus point. The tomato on its head? Color palette made the boss too hard. He would have been fine. Going in for a strafing run. Don't touch the beans challenge? You know how hard that's going to be for me. I'll say this, the health bars for the bosses, I would imagine at least a little inspired by Mega Man. I don't know if maybe those were common before Mega Man, like the little, you know, pixel-wide hatches. See that flash of Zool or Cruel in the background? Ah! He's got me in his arms. We're in the sky now? Radical! Where's my little spaceship? Oh my god, look at this. It's a little alien head. Why does it gotta look like the flame is coming directly out of his anus? Why didn't this mascot take off? I thought there were 8 levels. Maybe you gotta get all the collectibles? Rickpool, what day of the week is it? I mean, I'm loving the music. Wednesday, all right. Well, you're 50% of the way to your answer. When will I get an animated Twitch avatar? What, is it VTuber? Dude, George Allen. Ian Stewart, founder of Gremlin Games. Literally for the Twitch sidebar? Is that a thing people are doing now? Friends and family of the teams during a difficult year for this dimension. I agree with that. It said 8 levels. There's room for an 8th level. I wonder what it is. So, Ultimate Ninja is simply, I think you got to collect things and you don't get a double jump. But I want to show off, well, first of all, we want to look at the Beastiepedia. This is Zool. Seven worlds. I'm getting mixed signals. When do we see zoos? I want to show the emulator version just a little bit. Oh, oops. Oh, hello, display. How are you still here? I'm giving myself 5 continues. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the tweakers. What's that noise he makes when he dies? I mean, this is definitely a Genesis game, but it's also clearly like an Amiga game that was ported to the Genesis. But you do see the parallax scrolling in the background on this level in particular. So I think you're locked out from advancing the level until you get enough collectibles. Oh, you have no idea where you're falling. You know, I mean, this is what you would have played, whatever, almost 20 years ago. And you just have to go off of faith or memorization that you're not going to run face first into an enemy. Well, yeah, I guess we might see if we can unlock 30 years. 20 years. 20 years have been 2001. After I'm only 27. That is correct. Yes, I wouldn't have been able to play it under this. I guess we'll keep it in Redimensioned mode because we're searching for the collectibles, right? They're really gonna make you work for it though, aren't they? To get that 8th world, I bet. Hopefully they don't make you get like 100% of the other collectibles too, because that would be hell. Can't believe I missed that cookie. I think that's cookie. Is that a cookie or a cake? I guess that probably makes more sense as a cake. Chaos Emeralds. Could be a frosted cookie, but I think it makes more sense that it's a cake. My only complaint is I just feel like you don't use like your spinny jump enough. We're playing as Zool. Is he a ninja alien or an alien ninja? I guess it's not that big of a difference. Imagine if the internet was out when this game was released. People would be releasing like, find all the hidden cookies in Zool, 100% guide. First 5 minutes would just be having him rambling on, make sure to like and subscribe. More Zool. Oh, God damn it. They would have like, yeah, they'd have like a big ASCII Zool on their game packs document. Do not copy this without my permission. Better than those phone help things? You know, I actually called one of those. Nameless one. I had one point in my life, I was playing one game, and I was so stuck. I was like hard stuck. I couldn't advance. I was grinding so much and being so over leveled that I was worried I was gonna just like completely ruin all difficulty in the game. And I called the company. And like I was talking to my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna call a thing. It's gonna cost us money on the telephone. Let me know if I gotta pay you back. And I called them, and I was like, hey, I'm in this part of the game, what are we gonna do? And the guy's like, well, have you tried using this? I'm like, thanks, bye! The game was actually, it was Wild Arms. It's a PlayStation 1 game. RPG. And there was a section of the game where all the characters had like these different abilities that they could do. And there was a section in this game where there was like a nun or somebody that was like, man, I sure am scared of mice. And she was like blocking a door. And like in hindsight, like so obvious what you're supposed to do, but I was like looking around the level for a mouse. I was traveling to all like the towns for a mouse. I couldn't know what to do. And like one of the characters in the game, like he didn't have a mouse. It was like a creature. It looked like a mouse. I don't think it was actually a mouse. And you were supposed to send the mouse at the nun, and the nun would walk out of the way. She'd run out of the room, and you'd be able to get to the next area. How old was I when I called this number? I was very young. When was Wild Arms released? I don't know. I don't know what it cost. I'm assuming it probably cost $5. It was probably like $5. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't check the phone bill. It wasn't like a regular thing. It wasn't like I was like regularly calling phone lines. It was literally one time. 1996. How old was I in 96? Must have been the Wild Arms remastered? Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. I was like 2 years old. I was very advanced for my age. That's the second one. The third one. Where's the second one? Well, I gotta get it again? Very punishing game. I'm still advanced for my age? I'm gonna take that exclusively as a compliment. And say thank you. I did head snipe Fatalis to death. I just got an achievement for ricocheting a shot from the drum thing into the cymbal. Still need one in this one. Interesting thing about this game is it doesn't have like a lot of hits that you get dropped into. You don't die from like falling off the screen. They just put like things like punji sticks in the game. Alright. Okay. Oh wow, Fruit Land is already maxed out. Drill Land needs some work. Or whatever this is meant to be. Tool Land? I have no idea. Well, I see the thing that I gotta go for. Now you gotta figure out how to get to it. I don't know if it's meant to be shot class. Was that technically the third one? What? Huh. Oh, I guess it was. All right. Alright, we're good. We just gotta fight the boss. This boss is funny. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's definitely a great deal of dad humor in the game. It's got some of that. Dads were all over video games when you were a kid in the 90s. Some people would get into it. I knew a gamer dad. My dad was never much into video games, but he had no problem buying them for us. I don't really know what his deal was. But I knew one kid's dad bought them and played them. He was like some sort of like an investment banker. Guy definitely had money. I don't want to die. It's definitely like the one boss where like the spin jump thing is actually like good. My dad was good into computer games until he was worried about viruses. I mean, they're kind of reasonable. They were very easy to be paranoid about. God knows the news made people really worried about it. Did I tell a story about my dad and a parrot and Coke? No Coke, but I've definitely told a story about my dad and some exotic birds. Now, I could be wrong, ProCal, but I think this game predates Mario 3. If not, this is definitely an homage to Mario 3. And Mario definitely ripped off Zool. Now, my dad, on the opposite end, I'm pretty sure he engaged in early versions of piracy when we had the family computer. I don't think he paid for all of his video games. It was part of those, like, copying those floppies. Pretty sure he did some floppy copying. I hate to say it. You do the crime, you pay the price. I wonder what he would think of his son literally buying, like, multiple copies of the same game. You bought how many copies of Monster Hunter Rise? You bought how many copies of Resident Evil 3? Dad, I must Father! Papa! I must consume! Well, when I was in China Shop, the only way to get movies was like from little booths on the side of the road. It was like 5 kwai to buy a movie. It's like less like 80 cents. About how many monsters? I know. Too many, honestly. And these like little jagged metal pieces actually like kind of giving me like a little bit of anxiety. Zool. I tell you, this saxophone or whatever is cracking me up. All right. Gotta do 1 and 2. God, this level's terrifying. Goddamn clown. All right. Does this bell thing, like, take me up? Yes. What a genius. Unbelievable. The game actually is interesting in the sense that you have, like, repeatable mid-game save checkpoints. That's a little unique. That's not it? What? Okay. 100% baited? Ooh. It's time for the clown level. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, like, brutal. I could see a game with this clown boss releasing on a Sega console, but I don't think Nintendo would have been okay with a clown with an eye hanging out of its head spraying blood at you. I just really get the sense that they would have been like, this does not get the Nintendo seal of approval. Some companies were really big into censorship back then. Nintendo was definitely one of them. What the world themes would be? What do you think it'd take to get Zool into Fortnite? So there's still another one over. I can see Zool in Fortnite. Flossing, shooting things with shotguns. He's already got kind of like a gun. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna get through here. Oh god, oh god, no. At the very least, want to see the theme for worlding. Like, what do we got here? Like, what are we working with? I'm assuming it's just going to be like very alien. I don't know how I live this. Only got one life. If we could survive until the balloon phase, we get a chance to heal up a little bit. I'm very excited for that. Just have to make it through the I'm squirting blood out of my eye hole phase. This would almost be a Kirby boss? Do you think a Kirby boss would have an eye ripped out of his head spraying blood at you with a boxing glove that comes out of his mouth? Do the Kirby games get that dark? I know the Kirby games sometimes get, like, pretty serious. Him just like wobbling back into frame. I'm back! His boxing glove actually goes out significantly farther in his, what are you gonna call this, his third phase? Am I missing out? Sorry. How many Kirby games have Cosmic Horror? I've played the Game Boy ones and what else? Most of the NES ones? I don't think I ever played any of the Super Nintendo ones. I don't think I ever played any. I'm sure there were some on the Game Boy Advance. Kirby's pretty popular, right? Like, it usually sells pretty well for whatever reason. Half of them. The little spiky things blend in very easily. I did say I like this level, right? Interplanetary being known as the Dark Matter. I think I fought him before. I mean, I guess by definition, he is basically cosmic horror, right? It's like a big floating eye. Oh, god damn it. Oh, am I right there? I'm literally... How did I even miss that the first time through? I must have been Russian. Evil Kirby? What are the powers of Evil Kirby? Hard to explain. Maybe we'll check it out someday. Ooh! It's actually a really fun boss. Zool! A Kirby lore video? I would not mind a lore dump. Oh, he grabs you. Oh, no. So if you fall, he grabs you and then he body slams you. All right. Time to find out. Did we do everything necessary to unlock the final? Yes! Zoos! It was zoos the whole time. The nth dimension. Intergalactic Ninja. Zool. What? What do I need to do to get to the 8th level? Do I have to collect all the collectibles too? I mean, we got a bonus scene. This is like trying to find like the secret level in Demon Souls or something. Where's the giant area? Let me into the nth dimension, please. Man, it must have been hard to get all the collectibles in like the original game though. On the Genesis, that must have been hell. Because there's no saving. There's certainly no stage select. Well, it's interesting. So the creation of this game was done for like people that are trying to get into the game industry. Let me in. Let's just talk about it. Again, Zool, Redimensioned, Jump, Spin, and Jump. We've got 3 game modes here. We've been playing on our Redimensioned mode. The harder mode, Ultimate Ninja. Have to collect things, no double jump. And then you even have the emulator mode, Classic. Classic Zool. This is the bare metal, man. On sale, on Steam right now. $6.69. I did not realize there was a little introduction cutscene here. We did not get this last time. Cruel did this. Interesting how the logo is Zool's eyes. And the main enemy in the game is Cruel. Also a pair of eyes. Zool's ship. The brains behind his adventure. His ship does the thinking for him. I want to see if there's any information on the bleeding eye clown creature. Banana Man Sam. Even in the lore dump from Max 3 of the Robot, they say kill his horde of enemies to get health back. The Gaffer. Often referred to as the unmentionably indescribable two-eyed thingy in the funfair world folklore. The big boss man is the stuff of nightmares. Certainly. Used to be Cruel's trusted number 2. Understandable. Furious with his sudden emotion, the Gaffer is back with a point to prove. Cactus Jake. After putting the hard graft for many years, Cactus Jake climbed the ranks to become Cruel's right-hand man. Final challenge for Zool. From carpet bombing to his terrifying charge, his prickly character won't go down without a fight. Cactus of Cruel. So all these body cells you can find in the secret area. I guess maybe it's just the 7 worlds. I could have sworn I got information that it was 8 worlds. Sorry I said 8. Maybe there is. Maybe there still is one out there somewhere. Secret. You will have to find it yourself when you purchase Zool on Steam. So thank you, Gremlin Graphics and what was the Game Academy? Sumo Digital Academy. And Secret Mode for the sponsorship. I appreciate it. How goes it? You just missed us while we were playing Zool Redimensioned. Oh, maybe that would be the 8th world. Yeah. The secret ship thing. That makes sense. All right. This video game has gotten me hungry. I think I'm gonna go get some pizza and eat the pizza. No night stream tonight. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow, day stream, we're gonna finish probably White Fatalis and Apex Gravios, I guess. Night stream tomorrow, we'll be finishing Neo 2 tomorrow on YouTube. Friday, day stream, but no night stream. I'm gonna go to a party. I'm really scared. Saturday, Christmas Day, I will be streaming. I'll see you guys there as well. All right, I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for sticking through the sponsored stream. Party? Ew, I know. I may or may not do it. Okay, I love you. I love you. Goodbye.